longtime Browns beat reporter Tony Grossi on the report that Denzel Ward could be a cap casualty for the Browns.
To lump Denzel Ward into that group of players who are clearly over the hill and overpaid and are causing salary cap problems for their teams, to lump him into that is so unfair and disrespectful to Ward. He's in his prime, probably had his best year for the Browns last year. Sure, his cap number needs to be adjusted, and it probably will be, but to cut him as a result of all those other things is just ridiculous. And I went off on him. I'm a defender of Denzel Ward. I just think he doesn't get the respect nationally. I think he's starting to get it locally, but it took a while. I always forget about his stats because his targets were way down. Teams just don't throw at him as much. But when he's not in the game, you can feel his loss because the Browns secondary turns into just fairly average without him.
Yeah, again, I think that's how you measure a really good cornerback. What's the defense look like when he's out? And I agree with Tony. The narrative that Denzel Ward isn't an elite quarterback is a head scratcher. And the other thing is, if you would suggest that, you clearly just haven't paid any damn attention to how Andrew Berry manages the salary cap.
Well, it's interesting. So there's a couple of things that, with Denzel Ward that worry people. First of all, he's had concussion issues. And so he's been available. He's had the opportunity to play 133 games. He's missed 23 games. So he's 29 years old. He's missed a season and a half with games. Misses a couple a year. So his legs are very, very fresh. And he's learned this year. I thought he did a great job. What people don't understand about Denzel Ward is how tough he is. Everybody thinks he's a cover corner only. He is elite top 3 guy. I say that without question. But he's also very tough, and he'll stick his nose in there in the run game. And sometimes that gets him in trouble. His toughness gets him in trouble, just like Junkids. Their toughness and their violence gets him in trouble. I always say the one thing I didn't like about Schwartz, and I love Jim Schwartz, and I love him as a coach, and I love him as a person. I was always upset that Denzel Ward didn't travel and play man with the best receiver. If you want to keep his head out of there and keep him away from concussions, put him in man coverage. You got Jamar Chase all game. If it's a run game, Jamar Chase will run him off. He'll never get his nose in there to get a concussion. But again, this is the guy in the prime of his career. He's had a couple of concussions because of his toughness. He's got fresh legs. He's missed a season and a half because of those concussions. This is the guy who's the foundation of that secondary. Have him travel. I think that's something Rutenberg will do. He'll travel with the best guy. Let him be boring out there. That guy will get minimal catches. And Denzel Ward will get paid the big bucks to minimize guys like Chase, guys like Higgins, guys like Zay Flowers, and makes other guys beat him because he'll win. He'll win all those matchups most of the time.